guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how I did these it-inspired nails. So these nails were completely inspired by the remake of one of my favourite horror movies. So since we are really close to Halloween, I thought I needed to get some of these done. I'm not going to lie, completely missed out Pennywise simply because I couldn't do it. I tried twice and it was not working, so I decided to add a little bit of a creepy bling nail instead. But if you guys want to see a closer look at everything I did to complete this design, then just keep on watching. So guys, for the purposes of today's video, I am going to be using the nail tips that I made in my last video, but also my nail practice stand, simply because I wanted to be really close to this and not need to worry about moving my hands so you guys could see everything. So I will be using this for today's video. So I did go ahead and start with using Semilac Strong White and Black Diamond as my base colour. I then topped that off with their matte top coat. For my nail art today, I will be using this red art gel paint from Elite 99, Black Poison by Indigo Nails, and also their white sugar effect gel. So the first nail I began with today was the pinky nail. As you know, I started with a complete white base and then added a matte top coat. Then I'm going in with a really tiny detail brush and I'm going to go ahead and write the word loser. So I haven't really done a lot of like writing in my nail art and things like that. So this did take me a little while, and I especially struggled with the O's. I don't know why, I just found it quite difficult to do that. So I did go over it a couple of times, and then when I was happy with that, I went ahead and popped that first layer into my UV lamp for 1 minute and 20 seconds. So I honestly couldn't do an it-inspired nail without doing Eddie's cast, simply because I think it plays such a prominent part in the movie, and even when you look up pictures of the movie or that kind of stuff, you will most definitely find it. So it's an iconic sort of part of the movie, definitely, and it's something that I had to do. So I just loved how this one turned out.
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared?
And then when I had tidied up those letters to my liking and everything was dry, I am now going in and I'm crossing over that S and writing a V with the Elite 99 gel paints. I really love these gel paints. They are super pigmented and absolutely amazing to work with. So I definitely will be adding some more of these to my collection. As you guys know, I got these in a previous haul, but they are epic and I am in love. So my next finger was the pointer, and this one I started with a black base, then using the same tiny detail brush and my white sugar effect gel from Indigo Nails, I'm going to start writing the creepy it writing that you see on the posters. So I have an image right beside me and I'm really trying my hardest to make it as creepy and just as like as the picture as I possibly can. So this is why you could see that I'm sort of swirling the writing, because I really want to make it as creepy as possible. So I went ahead and popped that into my LED light for a full cure, and then I took my red gel paints and I went ahead and completely covered that with red. And then before I popped that into the light, I thought it needed just a little bit more. So since you know that I am a complete and utter glitter freak, I decided to add a little bit of bling. So using this Disco Red by Smiley's glitter store, I have just popping the nail tip into the lid and then sprinkling it and drying it for a full cure, brushing off the excess, and then I top coat that nail, and that's that nail complete for now. So as you can see, it is super cool, just like this, but I wanted to add a little bit more, so I am going to be using that white gel again to draw some blood splatters or blood drips, whatever the hell you want to call them. So I'm basically just surrounding the whole nail and then doing little drips coming from that nail, and then I pop that into my LED light for a full cure, and then I completely cover that with red. But instead of adding the glitter, I just left it so it had a slight contrast between the two different shades of red, and one with glitter and one without.
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared? I am you.
So now we move on to the middle finger, and once again I started with a black matte base, and I'm going in with that white gel and I'm drawing a balloon. So as you can see, I'm slightly struggling drawing that circle. I don't know why I really struggled this time to draw circles of any kind, but when I was happy with the shape, I completely filled that in and added the little bit at the bottom, so you basically saw the little balloon knot. And then when I was happy with that, I popped that into my LED light for a full cure to make sure that layer was completely dry. Sometimes I find with this sugar effect gel that you do need to dry it for a little bit longer than your regular gel paints. But when it was completely dry, I swapped over to a bigger brush and then I coloured that balloon in red. Then while that paint was still wet, I dipped back into the black, and added some shadows. So as you can see, the balloon, even the balloon was kind of creepy looking, that it was sort of dirty, so I wanted to add that in with my art design just to give it a little bit extra dimension. And then I mixed some black and white to get a really light grey, and then I went ahead and done the little squiggle for the balloon string, and then I added some more of that grey into the insides of the balloon, used my finger to get a little sort of mottled effect, and then I popped that into my LED light for a full cure. And then once again, using that white gel paint, to finish off this nail, I added the words "You'll Float Too." So I basically sometimes had to overlap with the balloon, but I really did love how it turned out. So if you were going to do this complete nail, I would probably suggest that you do it a little bit smaller in hindsight, but I did still like how it finished. And then when I was happy with that, I cured that nail completely. So now we move on to the last and final finger. This will be the ring finger. So I started by adding a layer of CND bristle gel, I think it was. I then attached my little skeleton hand that I got from Smiley's glitter store to that as well. And then I also completely covered it with some top coat. And now I'm going in with some red, black and silver Swarovski crystals, and I'm going to completely cover this nail, but I did also add some framed Swarovski crystals and some shaped ones as well, just to give that nail a little bit of pizzazz. So I add all of my gems to that wet gel, and then I pop that into my LED light for 60 seconds, and then I make sure I rotate it just so the light penetrates underneath all of that bling. And then my last and final step was to go ahead and top coat all of those nails, and then pop that again into my LED light for a full cure. And I'm now going to take a lint-free wipe and some nail surface cleanser and completely make sure I am getting all of that sticky layer from that nails. So guys, this is what my design looked like once everything was complete, and I must admit I absolutely love how these turned out. I just wish I was a little bit more persistent with the Pennywise nail, but I must admit I absolutely expected me to be like Picasso on my first go drawing faces, and it just didn't work like that, so I was a little bit put out. But I really hope you guys enjoyed my take on these it-inspired nails. And as always guys, if you did enjoy today's video, please give me a thumbs up. I would totally appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kylie. I am a complete nail polish addict, and on this channel you will find everything from nail art to swatches, reviews and the occasional haul. So if that's something that piques your interest, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that notifications bell. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!